Hello, I'm Dr. Maria, and today's video is an introduction to the B lymphocytes, the B cells. Let's start with part 1. In this part of the video, it's about 5 minutes, I will explain where do all blood cells come from, where B cells come from, and what's the basic function of each type of cells. First of all, B cells have a common ancestor with all blood elements. This magic cell called multipotent hematopoietic stem cell. Imagine this amazing cell as a multicolor lizard. Depending on the needs at any time, it can transform. It can be a red lizard, a blue one, a yellow one, and so on. Now imagine that every lizard with a different color is a type of cell with different properties. For example, a neutrophil or a B cell. The multipotent stem cell, the multicolor lizard, has the potency of transforming to any type of cell. So let's begin with the two big groups. The common myeloid progenitor, that will be the red lizard team, and the common lymphoid progenitor, that will be the blue lizard team. Let's start with the red team. Why they make me think of red? It's easy to remember that all cells coming from the myeloid line, the myeloid progenitor, have to do with red flags. I'll explain it. R is for rash. This word makes me think of allergy. The cells related to an allergy come from myeloid progenitors, mast cells, eosinophils, basophils. They are all related to allergy, which is a red flag. Erythrocytes, or red cells, well, they are red by definition. They transport oxygen to the different organs. Lack of oxygen can be a red flag. D for defense. Monocytes and neutrophils are associated with defense against bacteria. This kind of infection can be also very dangerous. Neutrophils are absolutely necessary for our immune system's defense. Monocytes are also capable of alerting other cells of invasion, so they also raise a red flag when needed. Last but not least, megakaryocytes give rise to the platelets who stop the bleeding in case of injury. Guess what injury represents? Another red flag. So, to remember cells coming from myeloid line, let's keep in mind the mnemonic red P. Red P is this guy, holding a red flag. Red P. Okay, now we're going to the team of the blue lizard. Let's think of them as defenders, an army that protects our body. We have 3 major subtypes of defenders in this army: the natural killer cells, the T lymphocytes, and B lymphocytes. To remember the cells in the blue team, let's keep in mind the mnemonic rule of NTB from the initials of each type of cell, meaning not in the body. In fact, all of these cells are able of recognizing and killing elements that do not belong to our body. We can remember it like that. The natural killer cells attack tumor cells and also infected cells from bacteria, viruses, and parasites. T cells are divided into 3 subgroups: the T helpers, the T cytotoxic cells, and the T regulatory cells. It's a very big chapter, so we will talk a lot more about this type of cells on another video. B lymphocytes, which is the subject of this video, give rise to many subtypes of B cells. We will talk about them in details later on. Let's remember for now that B cells give rise to a special type of B cells called plasma cells. They produce antibodies. Now, to better understand the blue team, let's think about this. NK cells are frontline soldiers. They kill anyone. They don't remember, and they are not specific. In contrast, T cells are the generals of the army. They tell others what to do, for example, whether they should be activated or not. B lymphocytes are somewhat more sophisticated. They are specific for invaders, they remember them, and they are capable of producing targeted weapons against them. They are like Army's IT. This was the first part of my introduction in B cells. Now that we know where they come from, we will get to know where they live in the next part of this video. Thank you.